got caught up with this other piece of shit, Don King, who's just a wretched, slimy, reptilian. And I know, I go like this. I'm in the back seat, and I hit, boom, and I kicked on, and boom, and the car stopped. Right, I'm beating it. I think, Jackie, hold that. I want to get in the front seat. So I said, Jackie, hold this motherfucker, Jackie. Hold, Jackie, you better. I'm gonna kill you. Hold that, Jackie.
Throughout his career, Don King promoted some of the biggest fights and most popular boxers in history. He made his way into the boxing world in the 1970s and put on the premier fights of the decade. Including the Rumble in the Jungle in Zaire that saw Muhammad Ali take on George Foreman, as well as the Thriller in Manila, the trilogy bout between Ali and Joe Frazier. Huge names such as Larry Holmes, Roberto Duran, Wilfred Benitez, and Salvador Sanchez all fought for Don King Productions at one point in time. So when Mike Tyson started becoming the biggest thing in the sport in the 1980s, it was only natural for King to want a piece of the action. In November 1986, Mike Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion in history at age 20, defeating Trevor Berbick for the WBC crown. In March 1987, he added the WBA title in a victory over James Smith. 5 months later, he beat Tony Tucker to become the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Anything Tyson touched at that time turned to gold, and Don King knew it. In 1988, he was able to lure Iron Mike away from his management team, and the two went on to make a ton of money over the next decade. Minus the 3 years Tyson spent in prison anyway. But in 1998, Mike Tyson and Don King had a major falling out, which led to a $100 million lawsuit.
The champion is suing the electric-haired promoter and his two former best friends for ripping him off.
While on suspension following his second fight with Evander Holyfield,
You can see it. You can see it. There it is. Holyfield again, I believe.
Mike Tyson filed a $100 million lawsuit against Don King, claiming King had stolen millions of dollars from him over the previous decade.
This is just a wretched, slimy, reptilian motherfucker. He's just a bad man. He's a real bad man.
Lawsuits were certainly nothing new to King, as he'd previously been accused of stealing money from numerous fighters, including Muhammad Ali and Larry Holmes. Among other things, Tyson claimed in the suit that King had defrauded him in 2 monster contracts with Showtime upon his release from prison in 1995. He also claimed that King charged him for millions in expenses, including renovations to King's home and office, and put members of Don King's family on the payroll at very high salaries. The case was eventually settled in 2004, with Mike Tyson receiving $14 million. The two attempted a reconciliation in 2003, but negotiations turned quite violent. In 2003, which just happened to be the same year he filed for bankruptcy, Mike Tyson flew to Florida to make amends with Don King and to discuss the possibility of the two working together again. In his autobiography, Undisputed Truth, Tyson says the two had planned to talk about a new $20 million deal for King to once again become his promoter. But Tyson spent the entire flight, which was on Don King's private jet, a jet Tyson felt he paid for, with all the money he'd made for King over the years, getting high on cocaine.
On the plane, I started doing some cocaine.
So when King picked up Tyson from the airport, Tyson simply snapped and assaulted his former promoter in a moving vehicle.
And I'm getting ready to go see 40 million bucks. And I'm broke, I don't have a penny. So I'm on this jet, beautiful jet, and I do the cocaine. And once I do the cocaine, and then it percolates, start percolating.
Looks like it's been percolated.
I say to myself, Don is dissing me.
Yeah, I did that cocaine.
Oh, what? Like he's doing me a fucking favor. This is my fucking plane. At first I felt like, oh, I'm gonna be balling. I'm in the jet, the fucking, what is the 5 Series, the 6, whatever.
Yeah.
And I said the new jet, and then I did, this is my motherfucking plane. And I don't know why I said that. I don't know why why did I go there? Why can't I go somewhere else? Why did I have to go there? Why did it have to be about me? So it made this all about me. This airplane is my plane, and he's making a fool out of me by sending my plane to pick me up, and I can't keep my plane. And I have all this festering up by the time I land in Miami. And so we land in Miami, dawn comes, and I get in the back, Jackie gets in the front, and the girl I'm with, she gets in the back with me. And Don started talking, hey man, yeah man, we gonna get this money, fuck these white motherfuckers, man, me and you two niggas. And for some reason, I don't know, I'm in the back of the Rolls Royce and I just kicked the boom.
They were heading down the I-95 in Miami towards West Palm Beach in Florida. Tyson went on to say that he then began choking King from the back seat, nearly causing the vehicle to swerve onto the median.
I think, Jackie, hold that nigga. I want to get in the front seat. I want to get in the front seat for I really do some shit. But Jackie gets scared. And said, no, Mike, cause Jackie thinking about the money too, but I lost it. The cocaine made me forget about the money and everything, right?
With the car stopped, Tyson jumped out to get in the front seat to beat on King some more, but the car sped off, leaving Iron Mike on the side of the road.
And it stops. It's on the 15. You know, some kind of way, we chasing around the car. And then he gets in the car, he takes off.
Then one of Don King's security pulls up in a Rolls Royce to help, thinking they were stuck on the highway. Some other vehicles showed up as well, namely police vehicles. Tyson had half a brick of cocaine on him, as well as marijuana, in a shoebox his girlfriend was holding, but said that the cops were so excited to meet him that they never even asked why he was just standing there on the side of the road.
Yeah, I got a box with my weed and I got cocaine in it, right? We're in the middle. The cars are coming by, we're gonna get fucking hit. The cop come and picks us up and drives me to my hotel and said, you okay, champ, thanks. And that was it. I got the fucking weed is smelling, the cocaine is there. I'm like, fuck! Man. And the cop said, have a good day, champ.
Mike Tyson and Don King had another incident during an event in 2018 when Tyson threw water on King for touching him without permission. The pair were appearing at an event at the International Boxing Hall of Fame when King tapped his former client on the shoulder. A day later, Tyson was remorseful and regretted his actions. He said, "That was me being immature. I shouldn't have done that."
I shouldn't have did that because I just gotta get rid of my business and let all that go.
However, it seems the two men have finally buried the hatchet now, after an image surfaced on social media of them enjoying dinner together in Florida in April 2021. Mike Tyson has repeatedly stated in the recent past that he's not the same man he used to be, and is a calmer and more composed person now. This would perhaps explain the amends he and Don King seem to have made to their relationship.